After finishing up what can only be described as an amazing vacation in St. Lucia and the Sandals Grand, we were off to Fort Lauderdale, where we spent a few days relaxing before heading back out to the Southern Caribbean. But this time, it was going to be on the Island Princess, one of Princess Cruise Line's floating wonders.
So you can get plum.
Karen, where are we going?
It has an exit. It says exit. I know the bar. So that is a zip bar. I know you can go through here, right?
This is Karen acting like a navigator on the ship.
You know, at least I'm trying, Mr. Unhelpful. I found the exit out to the port, to or whatever this is. Port left, right, whatever. I found the exit.
You are married to a sailor, right?
I gave you the seat.
You gave me the sea. Photo bomb. You photo bomb.
Oh yeah, we did. It was metal. Chris would have been proud of that.
It's our first port of call. We are in Falmouth, Jamaica. This is a ship we're on, the Island Princess. We just pulled in here this morning at about 7 a.m. Karen and I have had breakfast, and we are now going to explore the duty-free zone. I think we're going to check out Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville also. Oh, we have to get Flat Stanley. Hey, Flat Stanley, this is for you, Tristan. Karen and I have been to Jamaica a couple times before in the past, and when you disembark from your ship, whether it be Princess or Celebrity or Royal Caribbean or whatever it is, they all have the same debarkation point here in Falmouth. And you're going to come out to what Karen and I always refer to as the duty-free zone. It's actually a really neat shopping area. There's all sorts of jewelry stores, clothing stores, food, a lot of jewelry here. It's a very Jamaican type theme to it, and it is extremely safe. There are no what one of my daughters referred to as sketchy people. There's no one going to be coming up to you and giving you a hard time. Now, right outside this location that we may try to film that, on the other side of the fence, you may run into people like that. But here in this part of Jamaica, right here at the duty-free area, it's completely safe. You can see the Island Princess. This is our ship up here, and we're going to do some exploring. There is a Jimmy Buffett's restaurant here too as well. So this is the exit area from what Karen and I are calling the duty-free zone. There are still a lot of people here that are trying to get you to go on tours, rent bicycles. There's a bunch of tour buses over here, but you get the sense that the people that are here that are a lot more, they've been basically screened by security. They're not going to be your riffraff type of people. So if you wanted to get a tour or something here, it'd probably be safer to get it here than on the other side of the fence over there. Karen and I were there last year, and I'm not trying to beat those people up, but it just felt a little unsafe. I mean, they're pretty pushy. And so here in Jamaica, which there are a lot of really neat things to see, Karen and I, we just kind of tend to stay in the duty-free zone area. It's you still get the same Caribbean vibe. If you're looking for souvenirs or trinkets or anything like that, we just think it's a safer place to go. You may get better deals on the outside of the fence, but we just think it's safer.
money.
Probably want a cracker? This probably needs a lot more.
You want me?
Cracker. This is service of Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett, you'd be proud right now.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we're gonna have the best day ever.
Your employees got it going. Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cut out of this because they've got music playing in the background, and I don't want to get a YouTube strike. They have a swim-up bar, waterfall. The pool is not heated, and they do not give towels here either. So you got to bring a towel from the ship, or just dry up in your t-shirt, or just expect to kind of drip dry. Okay, she said she's never been on YouTube. I want you, you're a native of Jamaica, right? Were you born here?
Yes, I was born here.
I want you to tell everyone on YouTube, what is the best thing about living in Jamaica?
The people. The people.
Through that. This woman, I don't even know your name. What's your first name?
Sharika.
Sharika. Sharika was my
Prettiest one over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was my assistant photographer as guided us to the table. That's right.
Yeah.
So she's telling us that this burger here, don't be fooled by this. This burger right here,
Trouble in Paradise.
this Trouble in Paradise, which is a quadruple beef patty and french fries. If you eat it in 8 minutes, you get it free. Do not do that.
Because you'll get a heart attack at 9.
And even if you survive, you're not going to finish it. And you can end up paying $25.
And a $25,000 hospital bill.
But we're here in Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett, if you ever watch this video, Sharika here is an outstanding representative of your organization. The pool is over here. We got an earlier shot of that. Unfortunately, they don't have any towels here. So if you want a towel, you got to bring one from the ship. Or if you're a dummy like me, you have to go in the gift shop and buy a towel. Although Jimmy Buffett would probably think that's pretty smart. But we're going to sit here and have lunch. Here's a gentleman coming.
Come here, Ricky Bobby, get together. Let's get a photo.
Let's get a
boss lady. Come on, pretend that you love each other.
Come on, let's pretend we love each other.
Anybody celebrating a birthday, honeymoon, divorce?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday.
No problem, man. Boss lady, bring it up. Pretend that you love her, no problem.
Here we go.
I do indeed.
Do?
I do indeed.
I like her. That's good.
I don't know who she is though.
Really? Take a look at me. Take a look. Big smile. Give her some sugar now, Ricky. No problem.
Stop that. Stop that.
It's a porno
Give
kid.
it to her, my friend. Give it to her. Okay, you two save some of that sugar for later.
There we go.
There's a dispenser for it
So
too.
Sarah's
Yeah.
eating a salad, and she's making her own iced tea, and her father is drinking Red Stripe, and I've already consumed my cheeseburger and fries. Good afternoon from the Southern Caribbean. We are on the Island Princess, one of Princess Cruise Line's older ships, and we are sailing. We're probably about 200 or 300 miles off the coast of Colombia, and this is, I think, day 3 of our 10-day cruise. Hopefully the wind's not bothering you guys too much. But we're just going to do a quick overview of the ship here, and we are vacationing with my daughter Sarah and her fiance John, and then his 2 parents. And I'm not sure how much they're going to want to be in the YouTube videos, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get too much video of them or not, but we're going to give you a quick overview of the ship. This is one of the more enclosed areas of the ship, where people are lounging and they're basically reading books or reading their Kindles. Karen's reading her Kindle, and it's pretty shady here. This is not for the younger crowd. This is for basically the more quiet crowd. But we're going to do a little bit more review of the ship, and I'll show you a little bit more about what's going on. This is one of the few places I can find where not too many people are going to question me and say, how come that strange man's talking into his stick? But yeah, we are about, if you couldn't hear it earlier, we are about 300 miles north of Colombia. It's a beautiful sunny day. Water's really calm. We woke up this morning and the water was like glass. It's not quite like glass right now, but it was really smooth this morning. And I would probably say, if you've never been cruising before, cruising is actually a lot of fun. I really highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's not quite as all-inclusive as you're going to find on like a Sandals resort like we just came from. The alcohol you're gonna have to pay for separately. There are some higher end restaurants you're gonna have to pay for separately. But the neat thing about this is that this is cheaper than a Sandals. And basically you unpack once and it's taking you all these different destinations, where in Sandals you are basically just limited to whatever's going on at your resort or the island that the Sandals is located on. But a lot of fun. The average age, I would probably say the average age on this ship by looking around is, don't get deceived by the commercials that you see on television. You've never been cruising before. These are not full of, you know, 20-something millennials. Probably the average age on this is probably actually even older than I am. I would probably say 55, between 55 and 65 is the average age of the person on board this cruise ship. But everybody's very, very fun. Very, very few kids. Now, we are here in late November, so most of the kids are in school. But yeah, I think I've only seen 2 or 3 in the entire ship. I think I've seen 2 or 3 little girls that are like about 13, 14 years old. I've seen 1 infant, then I've seen another little child, maybe about 4 or 5, and that's really about it when it comes as far as kids. So if you're looking for a good time, relaxing vacation, not a lot of kids around, this is probably the time to come. And this is definitely one of the ships to come to. One of the older ships the Princess Cruise Line has, but it's still very, very nice inside. It's a little smaller also, but very nice. I mean, I don't have anything really to say negative about the ship. It's very nice. The hospitality, though, I just can't beat, you just can't beat the hospitality at Sandals of St. Lucia. Again, I don't want to give that a blanket statement for all the Sandals resorts, because we haven't been to all of them, but the hospitality and service at the Sandals is higher than it is here on this ship. But this ship is still very, very nice. Everybody's very friendly and polite. Food's pretty good. I mean, we have all-included meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And again, if you want to go to a higher end restaurant, you can do that. It costs you a little bit more money, but the regular restaurants we're going to, we're assigned to, are really great. We're gonna do a little bit more exploring. We'll walk around the ship a little bit more. It's about the only kids on the entire ship right here, like all 6 of them. Anyways, you get bars sprinkled throughout the ship. That's crooners right there. I'm gonna walk into one over here called the Wheelhouse. I'm kind of hanging out most of my time over here. But I won't talk too much in here because people are always doing different kind of events here, trivia and so forth. But I'll give you an idea about what they've got going on in here.
The history, and you can go in there and actually take a little bit of a tour through there. There's a little tour guide which tells you all about Cartagena and the Colombian emeralds. Now, as you can see, these are the big chunks that you're going to be seeing in Cartagena. Semi-polished, unpolished.
The Wheelhouse obviously got a very ship-based maritime theme to it. There are always different kind of events going on here inside the Wheelhouse Lounge. They had a veteran meetup a few days ago that I was at, and got to meet 2, not 1, but 2 World War II veterans who were both sailors. One United States Navy submarine service, and then one U.S. Coast Guard. Both saw combat in the Pacific, so very, very honored to meet them. But this is one of the many bars that you were going to encounter here. But again, one of the things that you've got to understand, though, there's pros and cons for both Sandals resorts and also going on a cruise line. On a cruise line, again, you're going to unpack one time, and you are going to basically take you to different destinations all over the Caribbean or Alaska or Asia, wherever you're at. If you go to an all-inclusive resort, which is very nice, they are going to basically give you activities centered around that specific resort, or maybe immediately around different parts of the island or where you're at, but that's it. So again, pros and cons. Ship is going to be less expensive compared to an all-inclusive resort, but on the ship you're paying for your alcohol. If you want to get a premium upgrade in a restaurant, something like that. We're going to take a quick look in the pool area here. There's 3 different swimming pools on this ship. There's the main pool, then there's one in the Lotus Spa area, and then there's one up front called Splashes. Splash is really just a little baby pool. It's only about I don't think it's even a foot deep. It's like about 6-8 inches deep. Basically for little children. This is the main pool going on here. You can stay out here, read your Kindle. Get your suntan, drink your beer, drink your pina colada. There's a couple of bars over here. There's a pizza parlor over here. On the next level up is called the Grill. Same exact thing, except they serve hamburgers up there. We'll go up this way. Gonna head over here to Splashes. This is the smaller baby pool. Yeah, this pool's not really even a foot deep. It's really just for infants. This is the third pool that we're gonna go into. This is the Lotus Spa area, but it's open for anyone. Anyone can come in here. Don't think that you got it's exclusive just for spa members, because it's not. But it definitely has an Asian theme to it, without a doubt. Have an ice cream bar here. I want to get ice cream out of the tropics. I'm just taking a guess that one time this ship was assigned to the Asian cruises. I'm just taking a guess, but there's obviously some reason why it's got an Asian theme to it. Hot tubs, pool area. Bar.
What did you say to Brian?
You definitely get how the average age here on the ship is. Again, I mean, it's off season. People are working and people are in school, but the average age here is, the younger side is 55. It's between 55 and 65. As I finish this up, where I started from on our at the beginning of this ship tour, another big advantage I forgot to say about cruise lines over all-inclusive resorts is there is far more activities going on a ship than you're ever going to get in an all-inclusive resort. All-inclusive resorts, you can go kayaking if you want, you can go snorkeling if you want, get a tour of the resort, a few small things. But on ships there are constant things going on, multiple things going on. Trivia, meetups, wine tasting, all different things. So that's another big advantage you're going to have over a cruise line in the ship. If you're looking for lots of activity every single day and you want all included, it's going to be a cruise ship.
I've watched a lot of NFL football in my time, but sitting on a cruise ship in the middle of the Caribbean on a Princess cruise line, watching football, and drinking a pina colada. Yeah, this is about the most relaxing time I've ever watched football.